What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this new EP from Damone Tyrell entitled Five Stories. Now, I remember reviewing Who the Hell is Damone Tyrell around this time last year. I think I reviewed it in like mid September. And if you watch hip hop reviews on YouTube, I'm sure you're aware of what the Dead End Hip Hop channel is and who's on there. Ken, B, Mike, FIFO, shoot, Rod, the dude behind the camera. But you also see other people on there as well. Damone Tyrell has been seen on there, and he's also a dead end hip hop artist. I want to say, like, I'm not sure if he's like signed to dead end hip hop. I don't think they're a label, but I mean, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're not a label, but I know he's a featured artist. Actually, you know what? Hold on. He says it uh, on his Twitter actually that he is. Damn it! Damn it! He changed his description, but it said something like. Um, uh, but no, that was Novelist. I'm thinking about Novelist. Novelist said in his Twitter that he was the first ever um, Dead End Hip Hop featured artist or something like that. Um, Dead End Hip Hop's first ever premiere artist. Okay, so yeah, I got that confused. My bad, but he is a Dead End Hip Hop artist. He's just not signed to them. They're not a label, which I can kind of understand that. Okay, though, the site that I write for, we're not a label either, but we do have artists who are okay though artists. So I get that. But what I remember from the Who the Hell is Damone Tyrell project is really liking that project. I remember I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Also remember really liking tracks like Catch 23. Um, I actually have the songs right here. BCB2, Homeward Bound. I remember him talking about um, home back in Buffalo, where he's from, on there. Open Lid, tracks like also Free Spirited and Illusions of a Gangster or Illusions of Gangster. It's like that was a damn good project, and it's not like he's missing a beat here. Five tracks, that was eight tracks, and I have to say my favorite track on here has to be the third track, Third Level, but we'll get into that. Let's go ahead and just get right into the review in order. And I like what he did here. The first track is Ground, second track is Second Story, the third track is Third Level, the fourth track is Fourth Floor, and the fifth track is entitled Penthouse. So I like what he's doing here. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that each song gets better in that order, but there's something different with each one. Um, with track number one, Ground, he's just saying that he and his people, whether it be family, I'm primarily family, I'm assuming, the ground, they won't be there for long. That's not where they're gonna stay. With the second track, Second Story, he's talking about moving up from the ground. It's very clever what he's doing here. Very clever. And I think it's also kind of funny, not even funny, but it's cool that he's has a book that he's reading in the project cover. It has a five on it, and I got to see a close up of the book. I'm not sure what that book is, but yeah, like it's very clever what he's doing here. I would have thought, like, given it's five stories, I would have thought that maybe he would have done this in front of an apartment or something, but he didn't. But it's still cool. And track number three, like I said, my favorite track on here. Here he's talking about a lot. I think this is where he's talking about the most um, conscious. He always mean his most conscious on here. Talking about selling his soul. Not him selling his soul for cash, but people selling their soul for cash. Missed opportunities and fake opportunities that he's received since being in the game. Sacrifices and frustrations that he has. And he's just saying, like, yo, there are just levels to getting this. And the phone call that he has at the end of this track with, I'm assuming, is his girl. If not, maybe it's I don't think it's his mom. Maybe it's somebody from not necessarily dead in hip hop, but A&R, PR, whoever it might be. just voicing his frustrations. Like, I'm supposed to rap and that's it. I don't want to put a video up on YouTube to promote that shit. He's saying that, like, I know I'm probably seem like I'm ungrateful, but it's just what it is. I just want to rap. And the girl's like, you can't just rap and be done. Like, people want to know who you are, your story, and everything. And then he just, towards the end, he just saying, I guess, well, there's levels to this shit. The fourth track, fourth floor. He's just talking about here how he can't get stuck on this floor, even though it is the next floor up. He can't get stuck here. It seems to me he's even saying that he'd rather go back to a previous floor than get stuck where he's at now. And he even said, like, I'm pushing all these buttons and I'm trying to get the fuck off this floor, trying to get back to the previous one. I'm like, damn, he'd rather take a step down or a step back than be stuck and go nowhere. So it's like, oh damn. I'm not gonna say desperation, but as far as just to move, it's just like he really wants to get out of the situations or the position he's in, not necessarily like in life. I'd assume in life too, but as far as where he is as a rapper right now, he even talked about on this project. I'm not sure if it was this track or not. We was talking about how people always ask him like, "How come you ain't made it yet?" and things like that. He's like, damn, I got to get off this level. I got to get to the next one. Or shit, I can't be stuck. I'd rather take a step back. Um, and I'm assuming once he took a step back, he tried to get back to the next level and then up even higher. And the fifth track, the final track, Penthouse, is a banger. He, my God, Damone is talking here about he's rapping in the sense that he's at the top because that's what he feels, even though he knows he's not there yet. And he's also giving these niggas a wake up call, for being honest. Like talking about how none of these rappers that you listen to, it didn't start off balling. They didn't start off like that. Where's your deal with this company and that car that you pulled up in? It's rented. It's not yours at all. I'm like, yeah, this dude's giving him a wake up call. Like, he's gonna say some shit that's gonna piss some niggas off, because niggas gonna hear this. But it's not like he's one to hold his tongue. Like, whether you listen to who the hell's Damone Tyrell, or whether you listen to Dead and Hip Hop videos and you see it. Not to say he's rude or anything. Not to say that he can't. Not to say that he's rude. Not to say that he is steps out of character or anything. But he doesn't hold his tongue though. Like I remember this one video. What were they saying? Something that happened. It was some subject that the guys were talking about, and he was there with them, and he said Ken was talking about something that he doesn't like the sound of hip hop at that time, and still primarily is the same sound today. And Damone was like, shit made me laugh. He said, well, damn, nigga, you trying to listen to boom bap for the rest of your life? Shit. God damn. But yeah, man, it's just like he's not the one to hold his tongue anyway, so it's not like him saying anything on Penthouse, calling niggas out it's like it's anything different from him in the first place. So yeah, I really like this project though. Like I said, Third Level's my favorite one. Like I said, he's not missing a beat here. I think he's stepping it up actually, as far as how diverse he is on the beats. And I can feel him a little more consciously on these songs than I can on a few on who the hell is Damone Tyrell. Now I will say this though, BCB 2 is Homeward Bound. That's still my favorite track from Damone Tyrell, without question. If I had to choose between going back and listening to who the hell is Damone Tyrell, I'd still go back to who the hell is Damone Tyrell, but it's not like I would just sleep on this. I'd never listen to this again. I've gone back to listen to who the hell is Damone Tyrell since the review about 4 times, I'd say. And what can I say? I'm definitely going to be going back to this. I mean, it's only 5 tracks anyway, so it's not like it's going to take a majority of your time. And it's short, of course, being 5 tracks long. So you can keep listening to it over and over again. It's like you could listen to an album, and a 15-track album, uh, 3 times if you know 555. But anyway, I'd say this is a damn good project. I'd still listen to Who the Hell's Damone Tyrell. It's not to say that he took a step back. I think he stepped up some on the beats and on his, not his lyrics, but just how much I'm feeling him on here. So yeah, I really like this project. I'd go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10, which means by my rating system, check the description for the rating system. You'll see that I have a blank, well, no, X blank, well, no, dot, X blank, dot, check, and a star. Just check the description to know what those ratings mean. And this is going to get a blank, but that's not to say that this was a bland album. See, this gets a 7. I wanted to give it a 7.5 so I could give it that check, but it just, maybe if there was another track or two on here that I messed with, it would have got it. But it didn't, so unfortunately, it didn't get the check. But it doesn't mean that I'd say don't check this project out. Go ahead and look at the description, stream this project, and let me know what you think about the project in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. And like I said, if you haven't heard this project, go ahead and check it out. Come back, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, what you think about my review, and that's pretty much it. So be sure to hit the like button if you like this review, share the review, subscribe if you're new, getting me on, well, just check the description. You'll see everything down there, my Twitter, Facebook, everything, PayPal, all those payment systems, PSN, Patreon, everything. So thank you for watching. Check this project out. And thank you to Damone Tyrell for another damn good project. And I will see y'all next time.